Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode with Lattice Training. Today we've got something a little bit special. We're having a new section of the wall being set by Impact root setters. So we've got Ben and Jake here working in the background, and we're going to get them to talk us through the setting process, which I personally know a little bit about, but I have no idea how to set for competitions. So today they're going to show me how it's done.
It would have been mine if it hadn't been for those meddling kids.
Oh.
At the moment, I'm just not sure whether it's doable and really hard or doable and like really, really hard.
Do you ever get influenced just by the colour of the holes as to which holes you want to set with?
Sometimes, a lot of the time, like when you're doing a commercial set, the like choice of colours between each section is actually really important with like how it looks. Like if you end up with like a yellow, an orange and a pink together, it looks, no matter what the blocks are like, it looks rubbish. Whole colour choice is quite important in like a commercial environment.
Like back in maybe like 5 years ago, I wasn't a very good climber, so I just set to my strength, which was like big strong legs and jumping around. But as I've developed as a climber, I can climb slab now, you know. I can lay back, I can do the techie stuff. Saying that, I'm about to set some complicated.
So these ones which Ben's set with now, which I'm really psyched on, are the new blocks ones, but I think they're fully recycled, or they're mostly recycled. And this is like a proper game changer in the industry. But we'll see how they are to climb on.
If you go to a wall and you try a move and it's really basic, obviously it has its place, but if you're just not strong enough to do it, often it only has a certain amount of value in terms of like, you can have a few goes and then you're probably going to walk away. It's like, okay, maybe I need to be stronger. Whereas if you're trying to work something out, you might have 10, 20 goes, trying different things. It like holds people's attention a bit more. So for like, from a route setting point of view, it's nice to give people something that's going to be like engaging, that they can like work out and a bit more like outside. We always say on the courses that in the easier grades, which is like up to V2, that you're like guiding people through them. So you want it to feel really natural. It's like you're looking for a foothold and it's just exactly where you want it. Whereas when you get in the higher grades, you can like challenge people. Like it doesn't have to be exactly as they want. It can be tricky to work out, or it can be like body positions which are bizarre. Like that's kind of okay. But if you start doing that at the easier grades, then people just get confused and they're just like, it just doesn't climb well. You like really want to guide them through it and for it to just feel really natural for them.
You're pulling on already?
When we run courses and for commercial setting, we always advise people to try not to do it too much, but when you're setting like comp style stuff,
Like 5 problems,
yeah, you've got a bit more time, and it's just really, when you're trying to set something really complicated, it's really valuable just to feel the positions. Yeah. So I'm like not putting my shoes on or anything, but I'll like have like a 50% go at it.
Yeah.
Just to get an idea of like, okay, am I like way off? Because if I build the top of it now, and then it turns out I'm gonna have to move this thing half a meter, I mean that's a bit extreme, but even this far right or left, then it can really mess with the top of it. So that's like part one of the move really, but like the fact that I can get there and I can't stop is like the two things that I like kind of need to check, because I can like, I know I can get to that, which is good, and I know
just hold it really
and I know
easy.
I'm not easily going to be able to stop there.
So we got a little volume transfer, kind of like semi-insecure and a little bit weird. I want to do like a low percentage move to a hold up here, and usually that requires either a bad hold to go to or a slot can help. Just trying to manufacture a little slot, but obviously this side is way too good and this side's probably too bad, so maybe I want to go to something like this instead. I don't know, just like,
that just gets the percentage down because it's just so much more accurate.
yeah, exactly.
God, you look huge from down here. Wow, how tall are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Got 3.
Ah, yeah, you look it.
We founded Impact with the idea of kind of doing some workshops and courses which are like really focused on the like movement side of route setting. So there's some stuff on offer out there that's like the fundamentals of like safety and things, which is really important, but there wasn't much that was for kind of upskilling people and the element of route setting that really makes people like great route setters, that people want to go and climb on their boulders and their routes. So that was the idea when we started it, and we've branched out a little bit now. So now we run the setting operations at a few different walls as well. In some of the courses that we run, we kind of do one branch of courses, which is for like, it's like experiential for people to come and learn about setting and have a go. And then we also run another branch, which is like the commercial side of it. And that's much more about where you can add value as a setter and like when it's appropriate to that sort of thing, how you have to set in like a range of styles and difficulties and all that side of it, which is kind of like underappreciated in a way, because so much of that stuff when you're a setter, really your job is to like create the experience, and it's like you create a big part of the experience. So you can't just set really good blocks. You have to be intelligent about when you're setting what, is it appropriate for what you've been asked. All of that stuff is like a whole nother element that doesn't get that much attention really.
Yeah.
Me too, that though.
Yeah.
So Jake's cheated it, so that was it.
Jake's cheated it. So yeah, the testing process is often you'll like have a go, maybe the way you think you were going to do it initially, and then there's like almost a second process where it's like, right, can we cheat it? Basically that's just way too good, isn't it? Because you can just stand up real high. Yeah, you think it just can come, you need to make people stand on that basically, and this is too close to that one I think. So this is either probably going to have to be worse and probably change it slightly so that we're much further away.
Very important to have a little box of jibs. Very useful. I reckon like there.
I think maybe a little bit further.
Left.
Yeah?
Let's try it.
There we go.
Yeah, come on.
Nice.
Wow, that's really hard.
Yeah, I can't move.
I think that needs to come down. Bring you out a bit.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, it's stuck.
Yeah, that one's stuck. And
Yeah,
that
one's stuck.
one went.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
How good's my left foot? I can't see.
Oh,
It's pretty good.
It's perfect. Oh my god. that was on the edge.
That's cool. Very cool.
Yeah, it's bizarre. Sticking around. Really hard taking that foot off, isn't it?
Yeah.
Often with these like volume heavy boulders, you find that testing is like as much like working it out. There's so many possibilities.
Oh, you say working out all the cheats as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. It was easier in training stuff. Yeah, no. Oh, I think we need to make that better.
It's so good though.
Yeah.
It's really grippy too. I think it's because you like rotate off of it. Oh my god, I don't trust this foot.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Oh my god. Alright,
Take a breather.
It's got in my head now. Yes.
Yeah, cool. Alright.
Oh!
Nice.
Bringing this whole cluster lower and turning it sideways, so you have to oppose it.
So you have to keep the toes the whole way. Yeah, I reckon. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Walk the toes.
I like that.
Yeah. Come on. Nice.
Cool.
A little bit uncomfortable, but
That one.
just the whole last section. But I guess the start's kind of weird and uncomfortable too.
Pretty weird, isn't it? The whole thing.
Yeah. But if that's the
Sustained
the
weirdness.
character of the block, then it's fine. Visually, I think this is most appealing to me.
Let's see if it works.
Yeah.
That's definitely the easiest sheet. Yeah. You swing over from there to the good far away. What did you do at the end there then? So you just toppled over
Yeah, it feels. I don't feel like I could stand on those slowly.
that one?
Yeah, it feels too. Cause it's like slightly overhanging, isn't it? Feels slightly too far away from that.
So I was hoping that once you went, when you were there with your right hand still down, you'd swing early to this. Because I think once you were up, it was like maybe a bit far away. I mean, it might need to, need to all shift up a little.
I reckon
That's still a nice move.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. Oh, go on. Nice.
Hey, good. That's a good sign. Hey, nice.
Oh, right height, yeah.
Yeah, you go.
Nice.
Oh, wow. That's super weird.
Yeah, sick.
The setup, perfect.
think at the moment I'm just not sure whether it's doable and really hard or doable and like really, really hard. Yeah. Maybe it should go a bit flatter. Yeah. You're coming around so fast.
Go on. Oh,
yeah. Yeah. Come on. Come on.
Oh! Full body experience. Come on.
Nice, come on.
Oh god.
Come on.
This is savage. Didn't feel like I could move properly, and maybe I need to move my left hand.
Come on.
I think it's good. I think it's a good mix. I think there's most of them, definitely the 4 which are on like the vert and the slab, are like very droppable, but not actually that hard.
Yeah.
I can hopefully that quite a few people will do them, but they're like really good comp boulders in that way. It's gonna like lots of slipping off and little mistakes.
I guess we'll find out how the strong crew get on Wednesday. Right, thanks very much, guys.
Nice one. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
So we're back in the lockup a couple of days later. I'm here with some of the coaches. We've got Aidan and Henning, who are actually new coaches to the team, which is great. Rhos and Jen, and then Maddy as well. So they're all going to be sessioning the blocks that we've set earlier on the weekend, and we'll see how they get on. So no pressure, guys, but we did all of these.
Yeah, it just starts off, but yeah. I don't
It's uncanny.
Just imagine that jib is really polished.
Yeah.
Go on. That's it. Triceps time. Come on.
Oh my god, this is so slippy.
I was going to say, it's under brush.
Oh my god.
Something.
No, keep going. Oh no! Oh, I've got really sweaty hands. This is like not good.
Maybe we'll just take that next one. Yeah. Go on. You do that.
Go on.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nice if it was touched.
Oh god.
Stop now. Come on.
Go on, Maddy.
Go on. Nice.
Oh my god.
That was
Say
lovely.
like that.
I reckon you would have timed out. Yeah. Come on. Nice. Easy. That looks better. That's not the legs though.
No.
Yeah, you can like one leg squats and Yeah, that was
Go on,
good.
get your chest over that right knee. Lean over into
Go on,
it.
Aidan. Come on, we'll just press it out.
Or press it out, yeah. Meant to use your legs, Aidan.
You use legs when you got shoulders.
Yeah, that's true.
Nice.
Nice. It forces the foot to up a little bit. Ooh,
Nice.
Whoa.
Swivel.
Nice. Whoa.
Nice. Yeah, I think.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Go on, go
Go
on.
on.
Nice, Aidan. Come on. Come on.
That's it. Go on, now. Yeah.
Come on. Go on, Aidan. Go on.
Nice.
Come on, come on, come on. Go on. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it. Go on.
Yeah. Go on. Go on.
Oh!
Good, good, good. Just getting
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess it's more secure than that. I'm in two minds.
You know what I mean? Bosh, bosh. Because that red's so long. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, that's it.
Go on.
Nice.
That's so long. Just fucking- We're healing it. Go on. Go on. Yeah, go on.
Extension, come on.
Go on.
Go on.
Nice.
Easy.
Well,
Easy.
good effort.
Definitely not easy.